Happy Sunday, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. We have a special Father's Day edition of Sundays with Serby. This week, New York Post sports columnist Steve Serby's Q&A wasn't with just one person as usual, but it was with three. Steve spoke with Mets manager Buck Showalter and his two children, Allie and Nathan. Steve joins me now. Steve, in speaking to Showalter about Father's Day, did you get the sense that his late father meant a lot to him and had a profound impact on his career?
Well, his late father meant everything, and he was the principal at the high school Buck went to, which was good news and bad news. Buck one day got caught pitching pennies in class and had to make a long walk down the hallway for a visit with his father, who obviously wasn't very pleased. But his father participated in D-Day. His father helped lead an integration of the high schools in Florida, where Buck grew up. It was tough love, and he taught Buck discipline and respect. And Buck said there were three people in life that he feared, and one of those three was his father.
His father had a profound impact on him for sure. Now, you didn't just speak to Buck, as I mentioned at the top. His daughter, Allie, and his son, Nathan, also spoke to you. So what did you learn about how, as a father, Buck has impacted his children?
Well, Nathan was a good high school baseball player, and one day he sat down with Buck and asked his opinion. Do you think I can play at a Division I school? And Buck was brutally honest with him, said, I think you might be better served to focus on something else, and which is what a good father does. And they shared duck hunting rides, sometimes 7 hours worth, during which they would listen to crank call albums by a disc jockey in Tulsa. And the two of them would crack up and bond that way. And Buck would always make up for lost time, not only with Nathan, but with his daughter, Allie, as well.
Yeah, Buck seems like a strong father figure to his kids, and also being a good father figure to a lot of the men in the Mets clubhouse this year. Steve, it was a really good Q&A. Please check out.
Well, thank you, but I wasn't done.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had something else.
You're always cutting me off, Dex. You're always cutting me off.
I apologize. I was thrown off this week because we didn't have any props. Go ahead.
No, I want to give equal time to Allie, because Buck, when Allie was a little girl, petitioned her dad to open the clubhouse post-game, and Buck once a year would make sure that all the players, before they showered, before they undressed, would let the little daughters in so they could enjoy being part of the baseball scene. And Buck is probably a better father and grandfather than he is a manager, because Allie told me when the little kids gather around Grandpa Buck, he'll watch cartoons with them rather than SEC football. And I think that says it all. That
says it all. The grandkids have him right under their thumb. They get whatever they want around Grandpa Buck. That is Steve Serby.
Good man.
Check out his Q&A in the NewYorkPost.com this week. Steve, thank you for your time. Another Sundays with Serby. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Dex.